Joseph's checked in. Well, the popularity of the three-pointer at an all-time high. Steven, I'm sure you can appreciate that. The league even discussed adding a 4-point line.
Yeah,
what about that?
Please make this go away, Kevin. I mean, it's just crazy. It's way too extreme. I think even the three-point shot is probably overdone to this point. So I would say 100% no, I am against a 4-pointer.
Bellinelli dishes to Joseph. A 3-ball, 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Richmond.
Defense didn't give him any space there.
Paul with the 3. Love with the screen for Davis. Shot off the pick. And another basket from Richmond.
And if you think about a 4-point line and the possibility of that, a lot of players already shoot from way beyond the 3-point line. Guys like Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford. I think it would be exciting to see. I don't think we'll go there, but I'd want the distance to be far enough away from the goal that players wouldn't shoot those 4-pointers all the time. It would be a specialty shot and one that would become a real significant part of the game.
And I think some have worried that a 4-point line would make the league too perimeter-oriented. I think it's insane. I mean, the 3-point line already stretches the floor and gives you an advantage if you have outside shooting. A 4-point line, to me, is beyond a rule. It's like a gimmick. I don't think it's going to happen. They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul.
Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore. So it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
I know you agree with that, Steve.
No, totally. You got to play with control and composure, Kevin.
Splitters checked in for Jeff Ayers. It's Parker with the drive.
Spurs foul. Thiago Splitter. That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Tony Parker. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's San Antonio with it. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've really gotten loose with the ball here in the second half. I thought they were much more efficient in the first half in terms of just handling the basketball.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 16 points for DeMar DeRozan. And Steve, you mentioned the new luxury tax, and Clark and I talk about it all the time. It's an incremental system. Clark, you know, it starts at 150% above the $15 million over the cap. The tax is 325%.
And Kevin, that's before you get into the repeater penalties. If a team pays the luxury tax 4 out of 5 seasons in a row, you tack on another 100%. Those numbers could even affect big market teams.
That's good.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Love with the screen for Parker. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
1:41 left to play here in the fourth. And here is Grant.
Well, you take a look at video reviews in the NBA and even across all sports for that matter, they're not going anywhere. Especially with the way media is now, fans can dissect every call on DVR or the internet. And so you want to give officials the chance to get those big calls right. So I think video replay is useful and here to stay.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for Richmond.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for James. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
Outside, Kobe for three. And the shot is good. And guys, with video reviews, the complaint has been how long they take. You want to keep the energy and the momentum of the game going.
Well, the NBA knows about this problem, and they're creating a centralized site now to handle reviews, similar to what we see in hockey. So the hope is that this will speed up the process. That would be great.
Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Davis is checked in for Richmond. Paul George comes in for DeMar DeRozan. So it's Richmond now. 29 seconds left in the game. In the corner, George with it. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
The floater, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. Free throw good, Mills. So both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Grant. Robertson drives in. Bryant, that's for two. And it falls over the rim and in.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes